The High Cascades loop in Bend, Oregon is a bikepacking loop that I've wanted to do for a while. I did a large section of this route last year with my friend Rob. I can't believe he did it on a fully rigid bike. It's possible, but I wouldn't recommend that. Anyway, timing of this route can be a bit tricky. You want to wait until the snow's gone at higher elevations, but you don't want to wait too long in the season or you'll roast in the heat. Despite a high of the mid-90s in Bend, I decided to go for it anyway. The route goes up to nearly 7,000 feet of elevation. While there's some exposed sections on the route, there's also a decent amount of tree coverage. There's plenty of water along the route between the creeks, the rivers, the lakes. I carried about 3 liters. The route's almost entirely single track, so the miles don't exactly come easy. If you haven't ridden much single track before, be prepared to adjust your expectations on this route.
So I just got to Hosmer Lake and I was gonna camp here. I was excited to go fish, but there's not really a good direct access point from the trail, and so I kind of had to bushwhack in over a lot of down trees, and then I kind of got into the marsh. Got my shoes all wet, so kind of rethinking things now, and I think I'm gonna get back on the trail and head back to head down the Lava Lake.
Alright, I just finished dinner. I'm all settled in. Being out at Little Lava Lake, I got great views of Mount Bachelor. A lot of ospreys flying around too, trying to catch fish, which is kind of cool. But overall, it was a good day. It was tough. Lots of single track. I mean, majority single track, and a little bit dusty and sandy. So it was just hard climbing, and just wears you out. So I'm gonna be happy to conk tonight, and I think tomorrow's gonna be quite a bit easier, just in terms of elevation. So I'm looking forward to it, but so far this has been a really fun ride. So I'm seeing some fish jump, just like right out there. Just like right there. I tried earlier, they weren't biting, so I feel like I'm gonna give it one more shot here before we call it a night. And maybe we'll get lucky, let's see. Fish weren't biting, so decided to get in the old sleeping bag here, and maybe I'll try again tomorrow.
Apparently, I should have adjusted my expectations when I was fishing. No luck on this trip. Sorry to complain though. I had an incredible campsite at Little Lava Lake. It was beautiful and serene. I got a bit of a late start because I just wanted to lounge at camp. I knew it was going to be a hot day, and once I got back to my car, I still had a 3.5 hour drive home, so I didn't linger too long.
riding for probably, oh, I don't know, 45 minutes. Oh, I'm already sweaty. Check it out. Oh my gosh. Does anyone else sweat as bad as me? I don't think so. Doesn't matter what temperature, I'm always that sweaty. Alright. Got some more hills. Probably doesn't look like much.
Similar to day 1, day 2 had varied terrain. Smooth and fast, a bit more rocky, and chunky and rooty. Suffice it to say, I had my fair share of pushing on day 2. There's also a lot of really fun, fast single track sections on day 2, and it's mostly downhill. You can maximize your fun on this route by going ultra light with a full suspension bike, though it'd be hard to convince me to leave my camera gear and my fishing pole at home.
Alright, made it back to the car. That's a fun ride. It's freaking exhausting though. Physically really demanding, but super fun. If you're fit with riding a lot of single track, I'll highly recommend it, and it's just pretty incredible. It's just hard, especially in the heat. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, catch you next time.